What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In this video, I'm going to show you where to get some Eldarium, and you may already have this in your inventory already if you didn't take a look at one of the items that you pick up on the Isle of Siptah. I'm also going to show you where you can farm this on the map a little bit later on in the video. So let's get right into it. What am I talking about here? Today we're talking about scraps. These are flimsy metal scraps. This should not be confused with armor scraps, which you can get in the exiled lands. You can actually also get these on the Isle of Siptah if you farm the surges and you dismantle the armor that you get from some of the surges. But these should not be confused, so we're going to drop those out of the inventory. Today we're just going to look at the scraps. And if we look at the info for the scraps, it says these scraps are not useful for anything except for being smelted in a furnace. So if you didn't look at that originally, you may think that those need to go on your armor's bench, but they actually need to go in your furnace. And let's look at what one produces. One of these produces 5 Eldarium. But they have a really light weight. You can see the weight of 100 scraps is only 10, which is why I brought them up in my server transfer video, telling you to transfer with the scraps instead of transferring with the Eldarium bars. So where do you get these scraps in the Isle of Siptah? The first place that we're going to go is in G5, and this is where Rabid Millie spawns. Now Rabid Millie is one of the mini bosses. You can see she has a 1 skull there, and if we kill her, she is going to drop some scraps. You can see she dropped 4 there. Let's kill her one more time, and you can see she dropped 5 that time. So 4 to 5 every time you kill her, and she's a pretty easy fight. If we leave here, and if you're running this, you would basically run directly south from this location. We're going to head right down here, so you could literally run right past the Temple of the Loon and down to the beach here. So this would be a good path right now. If you did this triangle loop right here, you could do some thrall hunting and start stocking up on your scraps. So if you ran past the Temple of the Loon, drop down the edge here, we're going to find this camp right over here. Now something that I should note is these camps do not come up on the map, so you do need to find them and mark them so that you remember where they're at. But this is the guy that we're looking for right here, Finn the Rambler. And if we kill him, you can see he drops 5 scraps. And if we kill him one more time, 4. So in between 4 and 5 scraps every time you kill him. The other thing that Finn has dropped for me multiple times now is this Eldarium sickle, and I'm wondering how much Eldarium I can get out of that sickle. The last place that we're going to go is right out here in I, just above the line of 4 and 5. This is another unmarked camp, and you can see what it looks like here. The guy that we're looking for is right back here. This is Planewalker, and what I'm going to tell you about Planewalker is he's less reliable about dropping Eldarium scraps. So if we kill him here, let's take a look. He actually dropped 5 Eldarium scraps that time. Let's go ahead and kill him again. He's probably going to make a liar out of me this time, but I have killed him a few times and not received scraps when he's died. And there was one of those times right there. You can see he did not drop any scraps. But Rabid Millie and Finn the Rambler seem to have a consistent drop of scraps. That's why I say it's more important to run this loop than to come all the way out here. Now let's see what I get when I put this Eldarium sickle in the dismantling bench. Since Finn seems to drop it on a regular basis, this will give you 3 Eldarium and 1 shape wood. So if you don't want to run the vaults for your Eldarium, you want to get it another way, this is a great way to go about getting more Eldarium and stacking it up. You could also just stack up those scraps in preparation for a server transfer should you want to take your character from the Isle of Siptah to the exiled lands. So that's the locations and the people that I know of that are dropping scraps. If you know of more, go ahead and leave that in the comments section below and help out your fellow players. The whack moments in this video were sponsored by my legendary supporters. Thank you very much. If you'd like to become a member, you can click the button below that says join. That'll give you all the details. I'd like to thank all my subscribers for their continued support, likes, comments, and general awesomeness. If you're not a subscriber, you can start your free trial today and cancel at any time. Clicking the bell is highly recommended so you get notified when I upload another video. Now, if you're not done watching, there's 2 videos on the screen. You could pick one of those to watch next. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed making it. I'll catch you next time. Peace.